Buenas, ¿cómo están? Hoy vamos a seguir jugando a Life is Strange, parte 3. Abajo les dejo las redes para que me sigan. Quería agradecerle a Rode, Gordo Villero, Pablo, Camilo, Rubencito, Locus y Rusty Box por los cafecitos. Gracias. Ah, me la acordé.
Okay, let's download Safi's photos onto your computer, yeah?
Ah, claro, tenemos la cámara con las fotos.
You go ahead. I need a minute to get my thoughts in order. I'll join you soon.
Okay.
Wait, is that? Wilder Beasts Than These by Lucas Colmenero. Figures there'd be copies all over campus.
Yo creo que eran todos sospechosos.
Might as well add it to my collection of so-called clues.
¿Qué fotos tendrá Safi? Vamos a apuestas.
Today, best lay it all out and see if it gets me any.
Ah. What the fuck? ¿Encerrado? Nini.
This is your new power, Max Caulfield. Saving lost cats in other dimensions?
Acá el gato.
Time to greet our furry friend.
¿Otra dimensión?
I hope the cat's okay. I should check. What the hell? There's a cat at my door.
Voy a parir el mundo.
I need to go find the cat in the other timeline.
Ahora sí.
Oh, wow. I guess I haven't been home in this world for a couple days. It's like a time capsule of the day Safi died. Weird.
Se ve horrible.
Who's out there? Oh, look at you. That's
Una gatita negra. Sí, negra. Vamos a elegir una gata negra.
Oh,
Ah.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this was a black tie event.
Ahora voy a subir los gráficos y se me traba acá en los bajos. Ay, qué cosa linda.
Where did you come from? Are you a refugee? A fugitive? No collar, huh? So, what do I call you?
Miso.
How about miso soup? Just miso for short.
Miso. Oh, sí. Ah.
Oh, right. Affection. What was I thinking? Well, if you're staying, I should probably consider a couple of cat quality of life changes.
Misógino. Mario. Quiero mirar el cojín.
Do cats like cushions?
Paso de Safi.
We took in a little liquid courage before the bowling alley shoot. Safi's insistence. Well, mostly Safi's.
Quiero ver la foto de Safi, ¿no? Voy. ¿Cómo hice para irme?
I need a bit of space to examine the
Vamos a ver los índices.
Okay, Max. Let's see what we've got. This was meant to be a loud message, but I probably shouldn't leave all this out in the
Ya lo
open.
vi todo.
Maybe if I step away for a bit, these will all make sense later.
Ya vi el correo, ya vi la foto.
Hope Moses is doing all right. I should go see if he's gotten Safi's camera hooked up yet.
Che, y el gato que lo dejamos en el otro plano y a la mierda. No le dimos ni de comer, nada.
Can't say it was the brightest idea, especially for an astrophysicist, but I am glad Moses got Safi's camera. Moses? You okay?
Is it weird that I'm low-key nervous about seeing Safi's,
¿Por qué? ¿Sabes
final
algo?
pictures?
Far from it. Safi was special to us. To everyone. But I meant, are you okay?
¿Qué sacó él?
No. I will be. I think.
¿Querés que lo hablemos? ¿Querés que lo hablemos? ¿Qué hiciste? ¿Sacaste una foto? ¿Le sacaste una foto en bolas? ¿Muerta? ¿Qué hiciste?
I'm here if you need to vent.
I lose one of my closest friends. And when I should be processing my grief, I'm being interrogated by this.
La policía.
Appreciate you standing up to him.
My pleasure. You didn't need to deal with any of that. Not then, not ever.
How about we see if Safi's selfie skills are better than mine?
Somehow I doubt it.
Hard to believe that would be the last time we were all together.
That's the truth.
Puede ser.
What a crew we were. Hey,
Oh.
look. She took one more photo.
A ver.
Sneaky girl.
¿Es la asesina? Ah, ¿qué vio?
What is this?
Ah, soy yo, da.
Max, you killed her?
¡Es la inteligencia artificial!
What? No! Of course not!
So that
It's Photoshop! A deepfake, maybe. I don't know.
Sí.
so this is why you went and got the camera?
No, Moses. Please.
Encontraremos sentido, no sé qué sentido. No puedo hacer eso, Morfeo.
I don't understand this any more than you do. But we can figure it out. Just give me some time.
Fue su otra yo. La del... Entiendo, ¿qué otra?
You stay the fuck away from me.
Ah, encima si yo no fui, está la foto. ¿Hay otra dimensión? La de la viva, la muerta, se juntaron. Pensé que era la misma. Está llorando, o sea, la tenía que matar sí o sí por algo. Si no, ¿qué pasaba? Capaz... Ah, capaz en el mundo viva. Capaz en el mundo viva, si ella sigue viva, la... No sé, pasaba algo trágico. Lucas, ¿has borrado las fotos? La he enviado a Safi, la he enviado la foto. Apoyado a... Ah, sí, apoyado a través. ¿Voy a comparar con quién? Ah, con el policía, no. Ay, Dios, un gatito. Me gusta esta ropa igual. Ah. Uy, modo zombie. Estaba mirando, no sé por qué se traba, porque dice que la CPU va bien. No entiendo por qué se traba ese. No. Ah, ah, exterior. Exterior. Vuelta de tuerca. Vamos a encontrarle sentido por qué la maté.
Oh, how is it already morning?
¿No la denunció el chabón?
This makes about as much sense as it did last night. Let's take a look at the evidence for the cajillionth time. I've gotta be missing something.
Capaz fue ella que le tiró el coso también.
No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's... Is that me? Did I go back in time and do that? It doesn't make any sense. And I would never hurt Safi.
Oh, sí.
Not on purpose. That isn't me. It can't be. Maybe if I go object by object, an answer will jump out at me?
Capaz encontró algo en la mina. No, para mí, ya no la mataba, pasaba algo peor. Tipo, se moría todo el pueblo. Digo.
Before Safi died, Gwen got her book canceled. And I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Safi. Plus, Dead World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death. Yeah, the Gwen theory has some holes. Restraining Order Lucas said Safi once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past. But that Lucas was scared of Safi, not out for revenge. No, Vin definitely knows more about the cow skull than he's letting on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Safi canoodling. But what does that even mean?
Ah, ese es el que atiende. Recepcionista, la directora. Una foto medio en bolas con Safi.
Coffee, his friend. Get coffee now.
Pero sabe.
No matter how much I stare at you, you refuse to make sense. Moses?
Moses vino con un arma para cagarla a tiro. Policía. Estoy contenta.
Hello, Miss
encima.
Caulfield.
Oh, fuck.
Can I come in?
The photo. If he sees that.
I have some questions for you.
¿Qué quieres saber?
Of course, I can answer your questions right here.
Well, this is a nice change of pace since yesterday. I appreciate the cooperation.
¿Dijo algo, Moses? Tom. La mina.
There are just a few
Está medio
details I'm struggling to make sense of.
Go ahead.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school, right?
Yes?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell. Not unlike...
Arcadia Bay and Safi are not connected.
a whole town wiped out by a freak storm. What do you think, Miss Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky, or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
Eso es tu sinvergüenza. O mala suerte.
Just my shit luck, I guess.
Oh,
Con la foto ahí.
hard life, isn't it?
Detective, I'm not answering any more of his questions.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
¿Estamos? ¿Le digo? No sé qué decirle. Desapareció el telescopio. Está
Moses
loco.
and I put it together the day after Safi died, so we didn't have to be alone.
It's a cute story, but it's bullshit.
I don't know what you want me to say.
All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere. This case has been abnormal from the beginning. None of the evidence makes any sense.
At least that's something we can agree on.
But I know why now. Somehow, all this death leads to you.
¿Cómo sabe tanto?
That's not true.
No. ¿Lo vio o no? Está re loquito.
He saw it. He saw the photo. Stupid, Max. Stupid, stupid.
Se fue gijeando.
What the hell do I do now? None of this makes any sense. What happened that night? Why the fuck am I in this picture? The old me would have just jumped back in time to the moment this photo was taken.
Yo creo que sí. Para mí es inteligencia artificial.
Maybe I still could.
¿Todo? perdió el poder. No sé, empezó así el capítulo. Menopausia, claro. La edad.
So that's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo. Feels good. Final.
Sophie.
It's here too.
Oh, otra tormenta.
But there wasn't a storm the day Sophie died.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
Sophie, wait! Who is Maya? What was she talking about?
Stop stalling, Max.
Tell me how to stop this! What do I have to do?
Pull the trigger.
Wow, no me ha explicado absolutamente nada. O sea que hay que matarla para que la ciudad no se vaya a la mierda. Básicamente.
What? No. No, that wasn't enough time.
Ya no le da el cerebro.
Come on. If I can just... Fuck!
Es el famoso efecto mariposa.
Moses, you were right. I don't know how, but you were. I have to tell him. Everything.
¿Qué le va a contar? Le va a contar todo. No va a entender el chabón. Ah, sí, si no la mato nos morimos todos. Ah, bueno, está bien, te perdono. Tuvo una explicación. Uy, esta chusma de mierda. Retarde le contestaba. ¿Y el chabón cómo no la denunció todavía?
Moses is waiting for me up there. Hopefully.
Lo mataba Moses también, por las dudas. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Fui al mundo donde Safi está viva. Algo.
I have to do this. I have to go back up there.
Nada.
He's not here.
Oh,
Yet. Let's give him a few minutes. Maybe wait on the bench.
tenga copyright, por favor.
You stay the fuck away from me.
What if he doesn't come? I couldn't blame him. I killed his best friend.
What does that say about me? That any version of me, could do something like that?
El chabón dice, si voy me mata.
He's probably not coming.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
Ah, vale.
I deserved that.
You wanted to talk. So talk. Tell me the truth. Tell me why you did it.
Un miedo, man. Aún no lo he hecho. Ah, no entiendo
I
nada.
don't think I've actually done it yet. I think it was a future version of me.
Chao.
Moses, wait! I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place. Look. These flowers. What are the odds they'd bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Sophie's body?
5 minutes and then I leave.
Okay. So, what if I told you there's this other timeline where Sophie is alive and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
4 minutes.
I know that it sounds insane. But I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me, poof, disappear.
Yeah, to some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Safi, right?
It's not a fantasy world. It's connected to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait, you can see across them?
And here, too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone,
I can tell you what it was when I come back. And then you'll believe me?
it'd be a start.
Okay. Okay, deal.
Dale, crea. Crea la relatividad Einstein.
All
voy a
right.
intentar.
There's a chance Moses will believe me. First, I gotta hop over to the other timeline.
Chao, Tachi.
Now to see what Moses is up to on the other side.
No. Ay, me confundí. ¿Y qué le pasa? Está todo cagado.
Shit. I think Moses is too stunned to do anything. Let me jump back over to make sure I didn't break him.
O volver. Saca una foto desnudo. No. Hace algo, pelotudo.
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
So you believe me?
Yes. And no. You disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
De nuevo.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Sé que
Ready when you
desaparezco.
are.
Okay, let's try this again.
What did I do when you were
Sí.
away?
And then you said,
¿Ay, qué dijo? Thorn dijo, ¿no?
Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Yep. That's what I
Ah,
did.
¿no? ¿Le erré?
Wow. I mean,
Yeah, near as I can tell, Sophie's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
You okay?
So Safi's alive over there, huh?
She is. And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
¡Wow! ¡Qué profundo!
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
Vos estás vivo en la otra.
A bottle cap? How did you...
Safi slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment. When you give that to her, tell her to stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
I will.
Yo lo voy a
Promise.
hacer. Que después se muera no es mi culpa.
But I think she's going to need our help.
What do you mean?
When I was a teenager, I could... rewind time. Just... raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay.
And if I had a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
Yeah. Turns out when you try to change the past, you don't actually fix anything.
Sure. But what if the best way to fix things isn't changing your past,
¡Wow! ¡Qué
but
profundo!
rather changing your present?
How dare you bring logic to my pity party? The point is, I stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night with a gun.
Le cree todo.
You're saying that could be a future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
This morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Sophie mentioned Maya.
¿Quién era Maya?
and- Oh, God. The storm.
Max?
Look. There's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Sophie. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
Holy shit.
Moses, I've been here before. When I could rewind, it broke time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too.
¿Oh?
Oh, shit.
Okay. First look at the crime scene is inconclusive. I'll need some further insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp. I need to introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad. Time isn't supposed to act this way.
It appears something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I fucking knew it. Returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit.
Pobre.
How'd I
Poor Shanna.
let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
Yo lo trato de loquito.
You're not making any sense.
You want to talk about sense? Nothing about you makes sense. Telescopes don't put themselves together.
Está loquito.
Evidence doesn't disappear. You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield. And I'm here to collect.
Está loquito. ¿Qué vio? Laura.
Help me! Please, help! Max, watch out!
Yo lo ayudo. Soy muy buena.
Max, you have to let go!
What the fuck? ¿Desapareció?
I could have saved him, Moses. I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have. Listen to me, Max. This place ate a man.
¿Se murió?
Moses, your hair.
Quito, Moses.
I told you. There's always a cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, then maybe we can prevent all of this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you rewound?
Right.
Sí.
What do you think Maya has
¿Quién
to
era
do with
Maya?
all this?
No idea. Maya was before my
No,
time.
entre metales.
But Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
Gwen. Gotta go talk to Gwen. I'm still shaking. Alderman was, and then he just wasn't. And Moses and I were standing so close. But I'm here now. I'm here. I'm all right.
¿Dónde está? Quiero saber quién es esa Maya.
Okay, talk to Gwen, see what she knows about Maya, and while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Safi's book deal.
Hizo...
Is that Safi's book?
Hey, Gwen.
Max. No conversations for you to conveniently overhear this time. Sorry to disappoint.
Actually, I need to talk to you about Safi.
No reason to beat around the bush.
I know you got Safi's book deal canceled.
Oh,
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
soy el padre. Ah.
You really have a knack for learning shit you're not supposed to know, you know that?
So I've been told.
Well then. No use fighting the inevitable. What do you want to know?
Todo.
That book meant the world to Safi. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Safi get that deal in the first place. Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
This keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Tiene sentido.
Let me get this straight. You helped Safi get the deal, and then you killed it?
If it had to be done, it made sense for me to do it. You know, I brought you into this world, etc.
So what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book. Which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people. Safi included.
Qué lindo. Lo leí.
Safi's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
You really don't have an off switch, do you? How much did Safi tell you about Maya Okada?
¿Quién es Maya?
Gwen's bringing up Maya? Time to pay attention.
Nunca la mencioné.
Maya Okada? Safi never mentioned the name.
She always did keep her cards close to her chest, didn't she?
¿Quién
The two
mierda es
of them
Maya?
were like the creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other. And that Vin Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then Maya took her own life.
Oh.
And that's what Safi wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Safi through all that again. I made a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it's one I made.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful.
Año 200.
One last thing. Is that Safi's manuscript?
Oh, part of it. Why?
Can I read it?
No. That's where I draw the line. I don't trust you not to dig up
Te lo vamos a
old
robar.
graves.
Tranquila, te lo voy a robar.
Jesus. I've spilled too much already. Let's call this conversation over. Huh?
Ah, lo guardaba ahí.
Shit. Now I'm even more convinced there's something important in that manuscript.
No, pis. Voy al baño. Bueno, pasamos...
Time to hit
¿Para?
Gwen's office in the other timeline.
Vamos al mundo vida. Capaz ya no lo tienen. En el mundo. Ah, sí.
Gotcha.
Cacha. ¿Qué dicen?
Reading Safi's manuscript after all this feels like, I don't know, being hit by a tidal wave.
1.000.000 de kilómetros bajo mis pies. Ella yace inmóvil con la ropa de los domingos. La matamos con nuestras propias manos, es decir, faltaron manos. Son bancos. La maté con mi voz. Es decir, me faltó voz. El libro de Maya era como un hijo o un tumor o una bestia en su interior. La primera página, ella escribió que se ahogaba. Y al acabarlo, la ahogaron. Leyes de la física. Las ahogadas siempre flotan. Lo que no se dice sigue existiendo. Puedes desplazarla y venderlas por piezas, pero su alma permanecerá entera. Flotando ahí, en un rincón de mi cocina. Esa mirada que conozco también, esa que dice: rompe la encuadernación, suelta las páginas, déjalas caer como aves abatidas. Esa que dice: haz que él pague bien caro y más. ¡La mierda! ¿Y qué? ¿Qué hago con esto? Ah, ahora entiendo todo. Habla con
Whatever
Yasmin en el
happened
mundo
with
vida.
Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her.
Doctora Hunter, esta mañana he intentado hablar con el servicio de alumnado para preguntar por qué han suspendido todas sus clases el resto del semestre. Me ha dejado en claro que no es asunto mío. Después de... he intentado llamar a la presidenta. Ni siquiera me ha cogido el teléfono. Luego he hablado con el señor Reyes, Edel, que me ha dicho que los de seguridad me han sacado de la facultad. Que han suspendido el empleo. Sueldo por sospechas que vendía drogas. Ah, cierto. Cierto, que vendía drogas, supuestamente. Doctora Hunter, menuda mierda. Ah. Cajé. Cumpleaños. Tanto, che. Ah, me tengo que ir de mundo. Yo no tenía que hablar con el mundo. Ah. Mundo vida. Ah, pero no me puedo ir de acá. ¿Esta no me vio que desaparecí?
Would you mind closing it behind you, Max?
Es re incendiario, sí. Este poema me hasta a mí. ¿Dónde estaba la otra? Hasta acá, mira. Justo la encontré.
Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions.
Hi, Yasmin.
Maxine, how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache
Maya
can mean a heart
confesaba que era
attack.
hincha de Boca.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard. I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
Ay, yo quiero preguntarle por la otra, por Maya.
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes,
Would you really fire her?
that depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
¿Estás de buen humor? Le preguntaba.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country. The coffee is just so-so.
So.
Did Sophie tell you her book deal was canceled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Oh, Safia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
Esto me...
I wanted to ask you about something. Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I think Sophie's book was canceled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Safia didn't even know Maya.
Did Yasmin just lie to me? Do I call her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
Capaz, estoy pensando, capaz esa Maya en realidad era ella. Era la otra versión de Safi. Y hago algo, la del pasado. Pero no entiendo nada.
Of course. I don't know why I thought they knew each other. It's just...
What?
There's this rumor that something happened with Maya before she died.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but Ms. Okada appears to have caused herself a great deal of pain.
So, she had a bad reputation. No wonder you didn't want her and Safi associated with each other.
Exactly. Strange. I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
Enough ancient history. I have a favor to ask. Safia's been distant lately. Could you keep an eye on
¿Por qué
her
no le
for me?
pregunta a Safi directamente?
Are you sure that I'm the best person to...
Yes. Because she trusts you. And I trust you.
La voy a matar.
Yeah. Sure. I'll look out for her.
Thank you, Maxine. Oh, the time. Let's do lunch again. Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other place.
That was odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement? Maybe I'd better talk to Vin myself.
¿Qué pasó? Ah. ¿Sabes si Vin hizo una declaración después de la muerte de Maya? No la leí en su momento porque aún no estaba en Caledón. Rafi me la enseñó después. Espera, dijo Maya que Maya era una escritora con muchísimo talento, pero también tenía problemas de salud mental. Intentamos proporcionarle la ayuda que necesitaba, pero no funcionó. Debe haber sabido lo grave que era. ¿Habríamos hecho algo más? Ah, de haber sabido lo grave que era, ¿habríamos hecho algo más? ¿Te sirve? Habríamos hecho algo más. ¿Te sirve? Sí. No, no me sirvió. Espero que seas consciente de que has abierto la caja de Pandora al enviar esa foto. La orden de alejamiento a Safi. Ah, Lucas. Has asustado a mi enemiga, Max. No tendré compasión. Imagino que tú tampoco. ¿Qué ganas tengo que veas a Revenge Horse? Tus orejas nunca volverán a ser lo que eran. Ah, la canción. Buenos días, por cierto. Entiendo, las mañanas son un coñazo. No tenías que darme los buenos días. Me hace ilusión quedar contigo pronto. Vale, supongo que estás liada. Contestas cuando puedas. Oye, perdona si fui un poco borde. No pases de mí. Oh, qué pesada. ¿Quién eres? Le ponía. ¿Quién eres? ¿Qué forra? No fuiste borde. Comprendo perfectamente que te molestara. No pasa. ¿Está todo aclarado? Sí, todo aclarado. ¿Orden de alejamiento? ¿Qué de él?
He's probably in the admin building.
Hey, sport! We're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
Oh, what a terrible mistake. Whatever shall I do?
I'm hurt, but I'm sure you can make it up to me.
Va.
I'll think of something. Anyway, hi, Amanda. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
But your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayyad. What were you talking about?
Lo voy a contar. Capaz esta sabe quién es. Ay, la hermana, qué sé yo.
I was asking her about Safi and her relationship with a student named Maya Okada.
Oh. Why?
It's kind of a long story, but it's for something important.
This guy's always falling for you, isn't it?
You have no idea.
Well, I'll leave you to your something important. See you around, Tiger.
See you, Amanda.
¿Qué mierda es esa Maya? ¿Por qué
He's
tanto
probably in
misterio?
the admin building.
¿Qué tanto misterio con esa? Estoy en San Rack. ¿De dónde era? Algo fuera. No me acuerdo dónde era. Un poco perdida. F. Otra vida. A la vuelta me di. Al pedo. Este como que medio me tiró los galgos el chabón que vamos a hablar ahora. Ah, pero en el mundo muerte. La vida no sé. ¿Qué pasó? Chabón.
Hey, Vin.
Yasmin's out right now. Sorry to disappoint. Unless you're here for me. In which case, I'll do my best to be of service.
Epa.
Do you talk like this to everyone who comes near Yasmin's office?
I've never met a pissed off board member I can't defang with a little eyebrow action.
How long have you worked in the president's office?
Right after graduation. The summer stock festivals wept because they couldn't have me. But Kahuna needed me right away.
I thought you might have worked here when you were still a student. You know, back when Maya Okada went here.
Qué disimulada.
Wow. Am I supposed to collapse under the weight of that revelation?
You're supposed to talk to me like a human being about what happened with her.
What do you need me for, Super Sleuth? You're obviously capable of digging up ancient gossip on your own.
Parece gay
Now.
este, ¿no?
If you'll excuse me, Gwen's hearing completely scrambled Kahuna's schedule.
No casual chats about Maya. Noted.
Para mí Maya es la otra versión de esto. Sí. Pues la chica esta, Safi, tenía poderes y... Sí.
Why is
Pero-
Yasmin talking about you, of all people, Vin?
Era Diamond. Era la chica. Monitor que tiene 28 pulgadas. Ah, ¿viste?
Maybe other Vin will spill.
Bueno. ¿No se queda ciego el chabón? ¿De dónde corno está?
No way around it. I gotta talk to other Vin.
¿El otro Vin, dijo? Ay, no está.
How nice of you to finally return my phone calls, Desmond. Damn the emails. Safi was our only child. Can't you spare 15 minutes to discuss her funerary arrangements?
Chuma.
No. She didn't have a will. And though she died by suicide, she didn't leave a note.
Died by suicide? But I thought...
I'd prefer for her to be buried as soon as possible. I hate the thought of her lying in a funeral home. Alone.
I can't keep listening to this.
En el mundo muerte. ¿Dónde está Diamond?
Why is Yasmin talking about you, of all people, Vin?
Esto no por ahí, ¿no? Hashtag tetas.
He's probably in the admin building.
Ah, bueno. ¿Quién dijo? La con... Ah, estaba ahí adentro, Diamond. Estaba hablando con ella recién. ¿Cómo? Vaya.
This Vin's not going to tell me anything. Maybe the other one has looser lips.
Uy, está confundiendo. Hablar con Diamond mundo muerte. Muerte.
I wanted to talk to you about Abraxas and who should be leading it.
¿Qué está?
Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Vin, Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up. Can we talk? I just want to ask you about Maya.
Please. I can't handle the both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
¿Qué mierda la Maya? ¿Se acostó con este?
Did I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
It's her? Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me. Vin usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin?
Quilombo. Encubierto algo a petición de Jazz. Ah, el primero.
Vin gave a statement where he said Maya had mental health problems. Which may have been true, but I think there's more. What I'm saying is, someone let Maya down. Really badly.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vin gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
Igual Vin tenía fotos con Safi, medio en bolas. Capaz Safi y ella eran amigas y Safi le robó el novio, ¿no? Y por eso se suicidó, no sé. Maya era más de caballeros de A1 o de Monaspa. ¿Esta le entra todo? No. Esta no. Entra es Vin, el chabón. Buen López la morocha. Que vamos a atacar.
Whatever he did, now's your chance to squeeze it out of him.
Damn. Okay, Machiavelli.
Can you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
If I'm going to listen in on this conversation, I need to cross to the other side.
Oh, me vuelven loca. Tengo que cruzar de mundo para escucharlo. ¿Dónde está? ¿Sí está acá? Oh, viene el chisme.
Can you let a man make a stale cup of coffee in peace?
No. Because here's the thing. I didn't want to bring this up before, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya. You told people she had mental health issues, but that wasn't the whole story, was it?
That's an extremely fucked up thing to bring up.
Nobody expects the head of Abraxas to be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
Alright, fine. You wanna know what happened? After you died, Yasmin told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was troubled, I'd give you the job as her assistant.
Holy.
Oh.
You had to say about Maya.
Dinah, maybe because we were fucking friends? We met in one of Colmenaro's fiction classes and it clicked.
You said that shit about her?
Shut up! You wanted a performance and now you're gonna kill it. I grew up without any money, okay? Most kids at Caledon,
La Jasmine nos mintió.
and I'm not fucking stupid, okay? I'm not gonna make it as an actor. So yes, Yasmin promised me a stable, respectable job, health insurance. And I took it. And I cared about Maya. and it was a horrible thing to do, and I've regretted it ever since.
Y confesó todo el crimen por poco. O sea, el crimen no, pero sí. Falso testimonio.
I don't have to bring that up in the debate.
There's not gonna be a debate. I'm dropping out of the race.
You're just gonna let me be the head of a Abraxas? Like that?
It doesn't feel very good in the end.
No, no es el asesino,
Vin
digo,
met
falso
Maya in
testimonio.
Lucas's class. And he also knows something about the cow skull through Sophie's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty. If I can pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
Ay, Dios. Hablar con Vin en el mundo vida. Ah, mundo vida, ¿no? Es Vin.
I know you're busy. Give me just a minute of your time.
Capaz se suicidó por eso, sí, no sé.
Better be worth
No
it.
sé.
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor,
Oh.
didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
Please, enlighten me.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
All right.
You said in your statement that Maya was troubled. But that wasn't true, was it? Vin, what really happened?
Ask Lucas Colmenero. It all started in his class. He has Maya's blood on his hands.
Oh.
You're not saying Lucas...
Killed her? Not literally, but
No.
the man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
Like, for example, if Sophie suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield?
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know.
Sophie, tú estuviste liados. No, este. Ay.
What if I told you that Lucas filed a restraining order against Sophie?
Well, I say that Lucas is less dumb than I thought.
So, was that a shiny enough info nugget or not?
Very shiny.
Oh.
Alright. So was the cow skull you or not?
Yes.
So, why?
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Sophie before. She's like a force of nature. When I heard her book got squashed, I seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
So you were what? Protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get. And now I really do have to get back to work.
Un quilombo por la muerta esa.
Caulfield, whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya. She suffered enough while she was alive.
Voy a viajar al pasado a ver a Maya y Lee. Porque me tienen podrida.
You're kidding. How much? That's what I'm talking about. Ha ha. Compare us all you want. Only one Colmenero has a movie deal, and it's not Roberto.
Roberto.
Samuel, I'm sorry. Can you please hold? Absolutely not. Out of my office, now.
But
I just shipped my son out of the country because of your little stunt. You think we're just gonna go back to being friends?
Ah, capaz que Maya soy yo. Y la mano manchada de sangre.
I want to talk to you about Maya Okada.
Whatever you think, you know, you'll never be able to
No sé
prove it.
nada.
Now get out!
What the fuck was that? I can't prove anything? Whatever
Eso de
happened to
Maya en
Maya,
el despacho.
Lucas was definitely involved.
¿No le ponen llave o está? ¿Hubo qué? Ay, ¿qué es eso? ¿Trío?
Alright, let's see what I can find about Maya.
Averiguado. Maya.
World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself.
Looks like a fun read.
I didn't know Lucas did fun. That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here. Guess
Averiguar.
normal
Cafetera.
drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
Quilombo.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
First Gwen's slashed tires, now Lucas's office? What's going on in this timeline?
Pone.
These folders are all from this year. I doubt I'll find anything about Maya.
De abajo, de abajo. Cosas viejas.
That's a lot of junk. But maybe what I need is somewhere in there.
¿No tiene miedo que entre?
M.O. That could definitely be Maya Okada.
No me puedo creer que el gran Lucas Colmenero quiera ser mi tutor. Mañana llevaré... Tengo. Como estoy un poco atascada y no sé por dónde tirar, tal vez podamos compartir ideas. Me hace mucha ilusión saber qué opina.
Maybe he reads it for the articles.
Ah, me parece que es medio gay.
Whoa, why were Lucas and Maya meeting so much? This can't be a repeat of what happened at my high school. One time was far too many.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Lucas is the type of asshole that makes you buy his own book for class. Well, this at least confirms Maya took his class.
Sí, sí, la veía todos los días. La Zafita. Algo pasó entre estos tres. Algo raro. Pero para mí se estaban serruchando a los tres.
I I didn't realize just how much Lucas's book has resonated with people.
Voy a leer eso.
Yasmin did one of these?
Fiesta navideña.
Of course, Lucas is.
Pero no averiguamos nada, solamente que estaba en su clase, que ya sabíamos. Averiguar más.
Don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild. Pretentious, shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. Kinda like Lucas.
Es una doble. ¿De todo o no?
Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly.
Aunque lo recordaba bien al profe. No averigüé nada, me parece. Averigua cosas sobre Maya en el despacho de Lucas.
No, Lucas. Sounds like a great time to take a look around inside.
Eso lo tuve que haber hecho antes. Hay algo. ¿Pasa el mundo? Ah, no pone. Ahí. Toma mucho café. La compu.
The Shoals Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books. Poor devil. Banished to the hell from whence he came.
No sé qué tengo que hacer. En el despacho.
I need to turn this place upside down to find anything.
¿Qué querés?
That's probably his ex-wife.
Ah, oh.
Hey, look, what a strange place to find a key. Must be significant.
¿Qué abro con la caca? Uy, se picó.
This cabinet has a lock, and it's big enough to hold a few secrets.
Ojo.
Nope.
No, ¿cómo que no? La puta madre. Ah.
That's not what I was expecting. Wait, 1,000,000 miles beneath my feet? I know this. Maya wrote this.
1,000,000 de kilómetros bajo mis pies. Algo menos punzante, más metafórico. Ok. En esta ciudad, la vista se alzó. Me miró, ojos, fue a hablar. Se convirtió en mí. Yo siempre había sido la bestia. ¿Ves? Es como yo, es como sus otra yo. Pero eso vendría luego. Ahora estaba tirando una mañana gélida de enero. Claro, soy yo, Maya. No sé, digo yo. Y un paseo hacia la camioneta en movimiento. Volví la vista hacia la gente reunida en la acera. Comprendí de inmediato lo que siente el ahogarse. Mis padres se miraban y abasan. Miraba el suelo. Visto desde afuera, habría quien lo interpretara como un gesto de obstinación. Qué descontento por mi partida. Pero yo sabía que había estado llorando. No quería que yo lo viera. Pues es profundo, pero no para tanto como para que te ahogues. Esas personas son mi alma, pensé. Separarme de ellos era como intentar respirar agua. Solo podía patalear. 8 años. Es demasiado joven. Vamos a hacer una canción. Ana no es lo que más ni una niña. Ana no es más que una niña. Había dicho a Bazán durante la cena de la noche anterior. Hablando de mí como si no estuviera presente. Es estadounidense, dijo mi padre. Si eso lo explicara. Ahora todos somos estadounidenses. Todos menos mi hermano Kaito. Él tenía su trabajo en Tokio. No saldrá de Japón ni arrastrado por unos caballos salvajes. Esos mismos caballos salvajes que me sacaron del único hogar que había conocido y me llevaron a una ciudad cientos kilómetros de distancia con una bestia en el centro. Ahí, dentro de ese laberinto, las personas que eran dueñas de mi alma pararían ella violentamente. Este sentimiento de locación válido en cualquier país. Entonces,
Come on, there's gotta be a copy in here. Maybe 10 of them.
le robó, el profe le robó coso, la Maya.
Holy shit. It's the same.
Bueno, pero no por eso te vas a suicidar, ¿o sí?
Vin was right. Lucas does have blood on his hands.
No te vas a suicidar porque te robaron un poema del orto.
This is what I've been missing. I have to talk to Safi.
Depende. ¿De qué depende? No, Guita, no sé, está ahí.
Safi, hey.
¿Qué pasó?
Stay strong, Habibti. You know where to find me.
¿Qué pasó?
Is something wrong?
Oh, you want to talk to me now? I've got nothing to say to you.
Safi,
What? Did you spread my business to someone else? Dig up a couple more clues?
Shit. She knows I've been asking questions.
I'm not sure who you've been talking to, but I have a good reason.
Oh, you have a good reason. Well, in that case, what's your good reason, Max?
Ayudarte.
I'm worried about you. I think there might be someone that means you harm.
Yeah. Me too.
Ooh.
I don't have the energy for this. I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
Queremos golpes, no. Si no va a pasar nada en este juego hasta el final. Vamos a ver la verdad. Vamos a hacer 80 horas. Igual es cortito. Creo que en 2 horas más lo termino. Amanda. ¿Dónde está Amanda? Ahí está. Están todos en el bar.
I spent so many nights like this when I was on the road. Diners, bars, hotels. I liked being alone then. At least, I think I did. Chloe's probably partying. She'd pick up from me. But it's not up to her to take care of me anymore. I can't just sit here feeling sorry for myself. I need some company. I could ask Amanda to help me drown my sorrows.
Bueno, lo vamos a dejar acá. Vamos a dejar acá.